Good afternoon, Dr. Armin Wedel. I have two questions for you. First of all, we congratulate you and your institute of welcoming the 30th anniversary. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Actually, last year was our 30th anniversary.
Yes.
And you came to congratulate us last year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very nice because it was a difficult situation because of the corona pandemic.
Yes.
And so I came to Keti last year with quarantine exemption documents and with a lot of things which are necessary for entry of Korea, but your institute make it possible. So that's why I could attend the ceremony, and it was very nice to see how your institute it organized it that all members of Keti participate from this celebration because it was an online
Yes.
scene at the institute. I think that was very impressive for me to see.
Yes. And you enjoyed the band playing the...
Yes.
Yes, actually I was playing the keyboard.
Yes, and Dr. O playing the
guitar.
Yes.
So for the first question, I'd like to ask if the collaboration with Keti played an important role and have a positive outcomes for your institute. Was it good?
Yes, I think it is very important to say since that cooperation we have a very intensive contacts together. So at first your members visit our institute in the first part of this project or in our first project. So that's why we learn each other quite better. We trust each other. That is also very important. And so one of my students, PhD students at that time, came also to Keti to work here. And that's why I think our first PhD student is now a doctor in my department. Now he is responsible for the cooperation development with Keti. And besides that, we have two other PhD students which finish their work, I think, next year. And then we hope that also new students will come to our institute. That is why we see they are very well educated at first and they work very hard, but also they like the German living.
Yes, the living.
Yes, because it is, I think it's sometimes quite more easier. And I think besides that, the results are very good. And I think the cooperation lives because we have these members in our group, and also we get new members and also visitors, like Dr. Park now from your institute for this next upcoming 2 months. And I want to express that also the speed of decision to make international cooperation projects is very fast in Korea. That is in contrast to Germany, where you can apply a project and you revise this project and you revise this project, and after 2.5 years you get the money and all of the funding for this project. It goes here very fast. I think the competition is very high. That is good on the one hand side, and also that is good for the on the second, it is good for the development of very important technologies which you are here make in Korea, especially on the display area.
Yes. So it was good. The cooperation was very useful for each institute.
And also we see that now also not only through the pandemic that we have regular meetings every week. And we exchange the results, and also not the results, we also exchange some information about the actual situation in the countries and also about the political situation all over the world. And that is also very important, especially in this time, because we see a lot of crises in the world, in Asia, in Europe. And that's why it's important. And it it is good to strengthen this cooperation with Korea and also with Keti.
Yes, I'm happy to hear that. And it was our past cooperation. So my next question, my second question is, when thinking of your next 30 years and more, what do you anticipate the cooperation between KETI and Fraunhofer IAP?
Yes, I think it's a difficult question, and there is no one sentence to give an answer on that. I think what we see at first, that the communication between people plays an important role. Every time I came to Korea, there are some news I see everywhere. So especially in the digitalization. I think one example is the digitalization in the field of health control.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Healthcare.
yes, it's a very high standard here, and it goes very fast. So that if I arrive at the airport, I could make the PCR test, and it was very easy to get the result and to upload it. So that's why I think the displays will play an important role also over the next 30 years. I cannot imagine that another technology can exist or will be developed which exchange these displays. The displays can be quite much smaller or more integrated in glasses, for example. That will be coming up more and more. So that I think the displays will be more involved in a production technology. So that is easier to and fasten the production process. It helps the people to make that. And of course, the artificial intelligence will be also an upcoming topic.
Yes.
Also in the world of materials.
Yes.
So that's why I will see that also the cooperation between Keti and Fraunhofer IAP will be also driven by these new technologies which we've seen now. So I will never speak about the smartphones, because the smartphones are anywhere. So I can't imagine, if I can say also, which I didn't see, that we will implanted this technology in humans.
Yes.
So that is sometimes also in the discussion. So it make it some easier.
Yes.
A lot of things, but I can't imagine that in my personality. But I see that, especially what I say, that especially the displays, smaller displays, artificial intelligence will be topics for the next 30 years.
Yes. And now you are working with the Fraunhofer IAP is only working with our display research center. So I can suggest you some other research centers for your future plans.
Okay.
We are looking forward to many years to come working with you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Actually, this video will be uploaded to our official YouTube channel. So
Yeah, okay.
if you can say something to our subscribers in Korean.
To the subscribers. So, yeah, please come to Germany. So you are welcome in Germany, also to study in Germany or to study in Europe. I think you can extend your knowledge about technology, and I think you can also see how we live in Europe, I think, because we are multinational. So we have a lot of countries, and I know from the Koreans, from our Koreans, they love to travel in Europe, I think, because without any borders, they can travel from Sweden to Italy or from UK to Lithuania. So it's all possible.